They were the only couple to give viewers of hit Channel 4 show Married at First Sight a glimmer of hope. But Series 3 couple Ben and Stephanie are getting divorced, it was confirmed on Thursday night. Speaking to Stephen Lang and Lizzie Cundy on Fubar Radio, Ben announced the sad news, which means that every single couple who have taken part in the 3 series of the UK version of the Extreme Matchmaking show have split. Stephanie and I are still friends, but I couldn't give her what she wanted and what she needed, and time is of the essence, he explained. And why waste someone's time if it's not there? It killed me. After the end of the show we were giving it a go, but as my mum said, you don't know someone until you've lived with them. Praising his estranged wife, he added, she's a lovely girl, and I'm still friends with her, but I couldn't give her what she needed or what she wanted. She's a beautiful girl and a phenomenal person. Reflecting on their split, Ben admitted he struggled to adapt to married life with Stephanie despite the couple living apart immediately after the show. I went back to my life, she went back to her life, he said. One of the things I didn't like was when she said you're my husband, and I was like, okay, but I've got to get to know you first. Touching on his first impressions and their romantic first date, he added, I thought she was beautiful, she filled my gaps and I filled hers. We were at the top of the mountain when we first met, and that's an amazing first date, but you've got to walk back down the mountain. Stephanie,'s a very intelligent girl, and she knew, bless her. We both tried our hardest, and I did say to her, people's paths are meant go cross, and I met an amazing friend, and I hope that we can still be friends. Despite his misgivings about the marriage, Ben admitted he was devastated to call things off because he was concerned about Stephanie, who desperately wanted to make it work. It broke my heart to do what I had to do. I couldn't give someone so lovely and so nice what she wanted, he explained. She was gutted, to be totally honest, and she still wanted to try, but it ain't there, kiddo. I was thinking, how can you love me? You can't play with affairs of the heart, can you? Looking to the future, Ben admitted he has moved on since breaking off his marriage, but insisted he doesn't want to hurt Stephanie. I've had a kiss and a cuddle, he said. At the end of the day, it's about respect for that lady. When I was with her, I gave 100% and she gave 110% back because she wanted to work on it. In this month's finale of Channel 4's Married at First Sight, which matches couples at the altar, it was revealed that one couple found true love while the other was filing for divorce. While Harriet, 32, and Richard, 28, ended their marriage thanks to their zero chemistry, viewers were delighted by Stephanie, 32, and Ben's, 36, decision to stay hitched. Despite a disastrous make-or-break holiday, the millionaire property developer and police officer decided they wanted to remain married. In fact, as the show flashed forward to 2 months later, the couple were still together and said they'd fallen in love with each other and were considering starting a family. Initially, it seemed like there could have been 2 divorces on the cards, with Stephanie filmed sobbing at the table in a romantic restaurant after a row on what was supposed to be the holiday that saved their relationship. Ben called his new wife smothering after she begged him to be more affectionate towards her. But at the conclusion of the 3-part series, the fiery couple broke the news to the marriage experts that they wanted to stay together. Stephanie said, I can't believe there is somebody in the world who has been matched to me as well as Ben. 2 months on, the couple had decided to live separately after moving in together for the 6-week TV experiment, but had said the L word to each other. She's an amazing girl and 5 years' time it'd be nice to have a family together. Let's see what happens," Ben told the camera. Stephanie and Ben, both disillusioned after a series of toxic relationships, formed an instant bond when they met for the first time on their wedding day. But after a blissful honeymoon during which they couldn't keep their hands off each other, the newlyweds began to quarrel over minor niggles like being late for appointments or leaving the TV on during dinner. The bride also opened up about their dwindling sex life on the show, saying of her new husband, "He won't give me a cuddle, he won't hold my hand. Mine and Ben's sexual intimacy has stopped, and it has affected me, 100%. It is making me feel less secure." Ben and Stephanie's split means all 10 matches from the history of the show have ended in heartbreak. Around the world though, the show, based on a Danish series, has found more success. The US spin-off has resulted in 3 intact marriages across 5 seasons, with Series 1 favorites Jamie Otis and Doug Henry even welcoming a child together last year. 2 couples from the hugely popular Aussie series have remained together, with Zoe Hendricks and Alex Garner from the 2013 run announcing the birth of their daughter 2 years ago. The doomed marriages of the Married at First Sight couples Series 1 couple Emma and James initially seemed to be a success story. Emma Rathbone and James Ordhume initially seemed to be a success story from the first series of the show, announcing they were staying married in the finale. But after 34 weeks of marriage, James and Emma decided to call it a day, with James telling his wife, "I wasn't in love with her, and I felt we needed to draw a line under things." Sam McDonald and Jack Finkelsey never actually made it down the aisle, with the bride to be calling off the wedding due to pressure from her family. The couple though did go on to meet after filming and started a real-life romance, only for that to end after 4 months. Kate Stewart and Jason Knowles' marriage seemed doomed from the start, with the groom caught on Tinder just days after their nuptials. Jason later insisted this was because the relationship was already over before it began, with court paperwork showing that Kate wanted the marriage annulled on the grounds that Jason had willfully refused to consummate it. Jason has since remarried. Lucy and Steve's romance got off to a rocky start on the Series 2 opener. Lucy and Steve's romance got off to a rocky start with their awkward first conversations limited to Game of Thrones. They persevered for 6 weeks, though, and despite their divorce have remained friends. Like Lucy and Steve, Sarah and Adam decided to stay married. Like Lucy and Steve, Sarah and Adam decided to stay married at the conclusion of Series 2, despite their very fiery relationship, as evidenced by the infamous moment the groom overindulged on wine on the honeymoon. Just 1 month after the show ended, the couple revealed they were getting divorced. Caroline and Adam from Series 2. It looked like things were on the right track for Melissa and Clark. Caroline and Adam went the distance compared to other couples on the show after viewers gushed about their instant chemistry on their wedding day. But 5 months after the show concluded, it was revealed the couple had secretly split, with Caroline putting her Vera Wang gown up for sale on eBay. It looked like things were on the right track for Melissa and Clark, who seemed besotted with each other during the show. Clark even made a big move, swapping his London life to live with his wife in Milton Keynes. But 5 months after the show, the math curse had hit once more and divorce loomed. Harriet and Richard attempted to give their marriage a go. Despite both admitting to a lack of chemistry, Harriet and Richard attempted to give their marriage a go, despite both admitting to a lack of chemistry. But while viewers praised Richard's efforts, including organizing date nights and cooking for his wife, it was not to be as they sought a divorce in the finale. Harriet tearfully admitted she couldn't force herself to love Richard. Like Sam and Jack in Series 1, Carrie and Wayne never made it up the aisle. Despite initial excitement, the groom called off the nuptials, making the shock announcement at a meeting to organize the marriage license. Series 3 couple Ben and Stephanie are getting divorced. It was confirmed on Thursday night despite revealing they were in love 2 months after filming the show finale.